end with that breaking news about 100 pro-Palestinian demonstrators storming the New York Times headquarters in Midtown Manhattan. Newscopter 7 over the scene as police made several arrests.
And it comes after demonstrators also blocked the entrance of the New York Times printing facility in College Point, Queens this morning, stopping dozens of trucks from picking up the morning papers.
Eyewitness News reporter Janice Yu is following this breaking story from Midtown. She joins us live now with the latest details. Janice.
Shantae, David, we're told about 100 protesters made their way into the lobby of the New York Times building earlier today. And when we got here, there were several police vans as well as an MTA bus full of people who had just been arrested. And some of them were standing outside with their hands, their wrists in zip ties. Those who had not been arrested were standing outside chanting, claiming the newspaper's coverage of the Israel-Hamas war was resulting in deaths in Gaza. They were also handing out fake copies of the New York Times to people walking by. And earlier this morning, pro-Palestinian protesters blocked the entrances of the New York Times building printing facility. They were holding signs saying, "Stop the presses, free Palestine," and consent for genocide is manufactured here. Now, for a few hours, the trucks were not able to get in to pick up the papers that are printed right there in that building. And just a little while ago, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer delivered a scathing speech on the Senate floor calling for a new election in Israel. Schumer, who is the highest-ranking elected Jewish official in the country, says Israelis should decide the future of their government based on current events and the state of the war.
I believe in his heart he has his highest priority is the security of Israel. However, I also believe Prime Minister Netanyahu has lost his way by allowing his political survival to take the precedence over the best interests of Israel. At this critical juncture, I believe a new election is the only way to allow for a healthy and open decision-making process about the future of Israel.
Schumer also called on the president of Palestine to step aside. Meanwhile, back here in Midtown, we are still working to figure out exactly how many people were taken away in those zip ties earlier today and exactly what charges they may be facing.